We're at the corner of Randall Avenue, Sierra Avenue, here in Fontana. So, oh, they're clearly going after this guy, but he hasn't turned his lights on.
Alto! Alto!
Stop, please.
Alto!
Police, stop.
La policía!
Stop.
A la cárcel! A la cárcel! Alto! Alto!
Tried to tell him. He's an old man, he don't understand. Just go.
No bebidos! No bebidos!
So all this overkill for a little old man. What's going on, Realist 213? How you doing? Yeah, I don't know if y'all saw. I tried telling him that was for him, but he kept pointing at me at the camera. He didn't want to believe me. He's gonna run, and then they'll probably let him go if he's not drunk. So pretty much walked up on. How you doing? So look, he's gonna cut off traffic. He's on his computer. He's not even looking at where he's driving. Did not signal. Made an illegal U-turn, cut off traffic on his computer and did not signal. Woo! All those things they'll get us for. Something going on down there.
Ambulance.
Yep.
And this is a helicopter going around.
Helicopter, helicopter. Yep, here comes an ambulance. My love. Oh, yep. There's the ghetto bird. Hey, MR to the rescue. What's up, my man? Haven't seen you in a minute.
Yeah. Hey. Let me see my show too. That's the you guys left me alone last night.
Whew.
Everyone.
Wait, I'm like, was I there to begin with? I'm like, was I there to begin with to have left you alone?
I went to Fontana and Cherry.
Oh, yeah, no, I wasn't even there.
Yeah, I mean, you guys never show up.
Well, nothing goes on at that one.
No.
There's no real point in being there.
This is busier. This is more busier than the other.
Just a really long sidewalk in a warehouse.
Yeah. Plus, only the only people that ever drive through there are the people that live in Southridge.
Or go to work.
Yeah, or the ones going to work. And it's very few and far between on that one.
And like, you never know that they'll get around the warehouse and hey, we'll go by here.
Oh yeah.
People that do what we do, like they already know the phone.
Most people think let's just go around yelling out and some cops. That ain't true.
Damn, somebody got the setup. Oh. Ghetto bird flying over. Oh yeah, no. It's funny, they'll let the big rigs get through, yet most of the big rigs are high on meth or drunk. So, just know this ain't for your protection. They don't give a damn about that. This is to force everybody to show ID. Papers, please. Oh. Oh, we got a guy turning in. Oh, I guess he must live there or something. Imagine that, they block your house. Peppers, please. Peppers, please. Peppers, please. The cattle. Peppers, please. Checkpoint. Have the papers ready at the checkpoint. Make sure to have the papers ready for the SS. Oh, got a motorcycle coming up the sidewalk here. Oh no, that's a bicycle. My bad. The papers, please. The papers. The papers for the checkpoint.
DUI checkpoint. Drinking y'all doing this, sir? Make a right turn here. Cover them inside, okay?
Coming in?
Yeah, make a right turn there.
Poor family. The papers did not check at the checkpoint.
Hey, do we- Are you good? You have a license? Do you have to have a license or no? You bringing any over today? No? Do me a favor, make a right turn here, then turn to them inside, alright?
Coming in?
No papers for the checkpoint. No papers.
How you doing? Yeah, do you have a license?
Do me a favor. Put your hands behind your back.
Do me a favor. Lock yourself in the cell.
Do me a favor, make a right-hand turn in there, and talk
Oh, no papers. No papers for the checkpoint.
I got another spot.
The SS has caught 3. No papers.
Edwin's gonna love that. Edwin's so
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing how history repeats itself, too. The papers, please, papers.
How you doing? Good. You have license? Where you head to? Home? Canes? You get me anything? No? Dang. Alright, man. You guys have a good one, alright?
So, for those of you that didn't learn history, they used to do the same thing in Nazi Germany and in Mao's China and in a lot of places with dictatorships. They claim it's for public safety, but it's really for compliance. You know, it's the same exact things the Germans did and the Chinese did. There's zero difference in their tactics. So, that's okay. These people will be put under the same category as the German SS, the CCP, all those. Have your Z papers ready at Z checkpoint. You know the bus driver is always the one that's drunk too. Z papers please for Z checkpoint. Papers please, Z. Please, papers. I need to work on my German accent. It's funny, you see advertisements for attorneys, but never for attorneys that will help you with the police when they violate your rights. See, the papers did not check out over here. So, The SS has decided. Papers, please, papers. The papers for the checkpoint. 1940 Germany has come to Fontana. The papers at the checkpoint, please. Show your papers to the SS or get pulled into secondary where they will take your vehicle and steal it. Oh, dude, that's badass, bro.
What's up, brother?
I said that's badass.
Yeah, it's an electric bike.
Yeah, no, I know. I sell them,
Yeah.
but not that brand. I don't sell that particular one. I sell others.
Yeah,
I-
Solaria.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking badass. I like that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hell yeah, be safe out there on that, bro, because people won't see you even with that light, you know?
Yeah.
Like here in Fontana, they drive crazy as a motherfucker. What's sad? We've had more people hit taking their trash out to the street than most states do in 1 year. Yeah.
That tells a lot.
Uh-huh. And granted, we don't have a lot of places don't have sidewalks, but still, you know.
Yeah, you guys.
You do have a very heavy workforce that as soon as they get off work goes straight to the bottle here.
Yeah.
You know. But this I don't agree with.
Yeah, it's kind of.
This is no different than 1940s Germany, papers please.
Yeah.
You know, if it was about your safety and DUI, all these cops right here would be out patrolling right now looking for people driving drunk, covering the whole area, not hoping the drunks come to them. Like, imagine that. Hey, come to us, drunks, please. We don't want to work. Please come to us. No, this is about compliance and getting you to show your ID when you don't have to, and violating your Fourth Amendment right against the Constitution, but making you comply to it, because what one generation accepts, the next generation accepts as normal.
Exactly. There you go. I'm glad you're woke, brother.
Oh yeah, no, that's why we're out here filming.
Yeah.
We're not filming these poor people getting harassed to expose the people. We're here to expose what's happening to these poor people.
Yeah.
You know? Like, we swore we went to Germany to fight against this.
Girl.
Oh
Now
man!
we're practicing it.
Oh man!
All over again.
No, we supported Germany the whole time.
Yeah.
That was a PR stunt on our part to go turn against them. Look at this. All for not having proper paperwork. The papers, please. The papers. The papers at the checkpoint, please. Make sure to have the papers ready. The Kyle, the papers. The Kyle. Have the papers ready. Papers, papers. And the worst part, they're paid overtime to do this.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, so that's double dipping on taxpayer dollars to then turn around and extort the taxpayer for more money and fines. But it's for your safety.
Yeah.
You know what? Hitler said that too. Z papers, please. Make sure to have Z papers at Z checkpoint, please. Welcome to Nazi Germany, here in Fontana. Making that overtime, that sweet overtime, allows you a lot of time to chill and not do nothing. When you're sucking off that welfare teat, it's easy to fucking sit around and do nothing. There's definitely a lot of welfare recipients standing around doing nothing over there. Because remember, when you're paid by tax dollars against taxpayers' wishes, you're a welfare recipient.
Yeah.
That's what they are. They're welfare. Well, we pay taxes too with your welfare money.
Exactly.
Like, so.
Big old fucking
Yeah.
corruption.
Talk about bleeding the system.
Yeah.
I mean, look, that fool right there, leaning against that SUV, is probably being paid roughly about $80 to $90 an hour, if not 100 plus an hour, to lean against that SUV in his plain clothes, all fat, trying to be undercover. Like, you know, $100 an hour we pay, plus we pay him to sit there like that.
Yeah.
Your tax dollars against your will at work. But we got broken ass streets, dirt everywhere, homeless everywhere, as that poor man moves down the street right there. Like, come on, you know? Do you know Fontana pays over $80 million a year to their police department? The next highest is trash at $13 million a year. Fire comes in fourth or fifth at $6 million a year. They don't give a fuck if your house burns here, but they're gonna make sure they get that money out of you and put your ass in jail. The papers, please, the papers. Show the papers. Das ist gut. The papers are good. No, this one. She yelled out for the other side. The papers at the checkpoint. Hey, socially informed. What's going on, my man? The papers, please. The papers at the checkpoint, please. The papers. Make sure to show the papers. The papers at the checkpoint. Papers, please. Papers. Papers, please. Papers. The papers at the checkpoint. Make sure to show the papers at the checkpoint. Papers, please. The papers, please. Papers at the checkpoint. The Kyle, the papers. Papers, please. Papers. The papers at the checkpoint. Make sure to show the papers to the SS at the checkpoint. See? The papers were not shown. The SS takes it serious. The Kyle. The papers. Papers, please. Papers. Papers at the checkpoint. The papers, please. Papers. Papers at the checkpoint. Z papers, please. Z papers. Papers. Show Z papers to ZSS. The German SS requires Z papers, please. Yeah, fuck them. There's no law against crossing the street no more. Not in California. Fuck the police.
Oh, that's right. Fuck those fools.
Uh-huh. This man failed to show Z papers, so ZSS went after him.
What's your address, bud? You know the house number? You know the address to your house? Yeah.
You're gonna call in at 10:35.
Ill prepared, didn't change the batteries. Going out with faulty equipment. Number one killer of all men in uniform. That's one of those electric bikes. I sell those. Yeah. I even sell ones that look like this motorcycle. I guess I lost service there for a minute.
Speaking of seizures, how's your engine running?
I need to do a pressure test.
Yeah. Train simulator to remember to make sure super. Four-person family.
Well, checks out.
Don't look at the codes.
They're starting to feel outnumbered.
Muy bien, amigo. Muy bien.
You can tell the cops are starting to feel outnumbered. They're starting to feel outnumbered by us. You could tell by the way they were staring at us and then conversing, pointing at us, and then let him go.
Think they let the motorcycle go because of
Oh yeah, big time. In the Army, they taught me how to read body language.
it's cop watching.
Yep.
Watching
We don't-
Oh, yeah.
We're live on
Z
YouTube.
papers at Z checkpoints, sir. Z Kyle.
We're auditing the police, right?
Yeah.
Don't step there. Don't step there.
Oh, fuck.
Now,
Oh, there's the tow truck. Armada's here.
Get to that one right there? Yeah, and then get wrapped around right there. Yeah. There was a lady that was pointed at that guy. It's like, oh, is that Al? Look again. I'm like, oh, wait, that's not Al. You had a fan. She recognized you. Well, she thought she recognized you.
Oh.
I know.
That's weird. No one knows me.
Yeah, yeah. How do you like it? You had a fan. She's in there somewhere.
She went in?
Yeah, she went in there somewhere.
What car is that?
How you doing? You got a license on you? Any alcohol today, sir? No? We get 10 too. We get 25. Sorry? Alright, man. Drive safe, okay?
Did you know they run the helicopter to burn gas so as to justify the budget for next year? Because if they don't use it, they lose it. Oh, what's going on here? I'm like, what's going on here?
I don't remember what car it was. I don't remember. You need to give her a sticker. How you doing? Get a license?
Guys are cadetless today. Hey, did you notice there's no cadets here? There's only that one. I wonder where all the cadets are.
What happened?
What's that?
I will say what's going for
I don't know.
He's headed up north now.
Where you headed to? Where you going? How you doing?
Oh. You got the thief over there stealing a car. And they're hooking him. Yep, they're hooking him up. They're putting him in the car. Hey, they just arrested that guy. They just arrested that guy. They put him into the car on the other side of the truck. They just arrested the guy from this white car. This one. Yeah, I watched the whole thing just go down right there. You weren't, nobody was paying attention.
Hey, that dude that's right here, the dude that's right here, that big dude with the beard,
Yeah.
I'm telling everybody that's SUV at the top.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. That's awesome. I see it. Shanduli. Shandu. Did you see when me and Al met up with them?
No.
Yeah, over at Montclair Police Department, we met up with SGV, and he was out there, and then we ended up in Claremont.
Yeah, everybody says something. I'm gonna get a picture of him and we'll send to SGV.
Yep.
The SGV, I found him, man.
SGV's been double dipping on us.
That's good.
Yeah, this car leaving. He's in the back seat of this car.
I don't think he had a license though.
I don't know, or maybe he had a warrant.
Oh, man. What, for this car is?
Yeah, this one right here, this Impala.
That's the one that barely pulled in, too.
Yeah, they had him sign something, and then they put him in plastic cuffs. Put him in the back.
Why do cop watchers always dress in black? You guys had Antifa?
FUAK.
No, I'm not.
Antifa.
No.
Hey.
If anything, I'm a full-fledged anarchist. I'm anti-government. You know that's all it means. You know anarchy just means without government. See? That fool is just burning gas. Wasting the budget. Burning gas, wasting the budget. Use it or lose it gas. No lights, nothing. See? Not following anybody, not responding to nothing, just running a pattern to burn gas. Z Peppers. Peppers at Z checkpoint. Eins, zwei, drei. Z Peppers at Z checkpoint. Peppers, please. Z Peppers for Z checkpoint. Z Peppers at Z checkpoint. Zig Heil, Zig Heil. Z Peppers for Z checkpoint. Z Peppers. Peppers, please. Peppers. Z Peppers for Z checkpoint. Peppers, please. Peppers. Peppers for Z checkpoint. Zig Heil, Zig Heil. Zig Heil. Peppers, Peppers, please. Peppers for Z checkpoint. Zig Heil, Zig Heil. Heil Hitler, Zig Heil. Peppers for Z checkpoint. Z Peppers, please. Peppers for Z checkpoint. Z Peppers for Z checkpoint, please. Peppers, please. Peppers for Z checkpoint. Zig Heil. Z Peppers. Peppers, please. Peppers, Peppers, Z Peppers. Sprechen Sie durch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Z Peppers. Z Peppers. Z papers for Z checkpoint. Z papers, please. Papers. Papers for Z checkpoint. Heil Hitler. Z papers. Papers, please. Z papers for Z checkpoint. Papers, please. Papers. Have Z papers for Z checkpoint. Have Z papers. Z checkpoint. Heil Hitler. Zig Heil. Yep, here they come. Zig Heil, Zig Heil. Z papers for Z checkpoint, please. Papers, please. Papers. Papers. Z papers for Z checkpoint. Z papers, please. Papers for Z checkpoint. Heil Hitler. Z papers. Have Z papers ready. Have Z papers for Z checkpoint. Zig Heil. Zig Heil. Heil Hitler. Heil Hitler. Papers, papers, please. Zig Heil. Zig Heil. Zig Heil. Oh, coming in. Zig Heil. No papers. No papers for Z checkpoint. You no have the papers. Z papers, please. Papers. Z papers for Z checkpoint. Papers, please. Papers. You must show Z papers. You must show Z papers. Z papers, please, for Z checkpoint. You must show Z papers at Z checkpoint. Papers, please. Papers. Papers, please. Papers. Zig Heil. Papers, please. Z papers. You must show Z papers at Z checkpoint. Z papers, please. Z papers. You clear? Doesn't really matter. They both go about the same speed.
I need to get on my feet. Dog's barking. Slow your flashlight.
You must show Z papers. Z papers at Z checkpoint. Oh. Here they come. Coming to steal another car. Huh? You're not picking up from in here? Oh, gotcha. Okay, you good then. You good. Z papers, please. Z papers for Z checkpoint, please. Z papers. You must have Z papers. Z papers, please. Papers. Papers, please. You must show Z papers. Zig Heil, Z papers. Show Z papers. Z papers, please. Go over where? Where? Oh, down there? Yeah, let's head that way. Yeah. I didn't see that. Love it. Always. Look, his light's on, he's just harassing people. Nazi Germany and Fontana.
I was telling him as soon as we get over there, it's gonna be done.
Oh yeah, of course. What y'all need to do is go on my website, buy some electric scooters, so that way you guys are ready to. Well, they run anywhere from about $350 to. I sell some that are as expensive as like $5,000. But like something like that would be about $455.
And then for
How much do you weigh?
like
No offense, like
260.
260. Yeah, you'd be fine on something like that. Because I'm about your weight and I ride it. You just got to charge it a little more often. No, that's the fucking price I'm getting them from.
All the sourcing?
Yeah. I source through Alibaba. But I don't charge shipping. Yeah, it's ending. He turned off his lights. Yep. Al, it's ending. He turned off his lights. See? Z papers for Z checkpoint. Zig Heil. Zig Heil, Z papers. Have Z papers ready for Z checkpoint. Z must have Z papers ready for Z checkpoint. Zig Heil. Zig Heil. Heil Hitler. Zig Heil. Oh, no, it's about to change.
Yeah. I work tomorrow, so
I worked out today, so I'm a little fat and slow right now. must show the papers at the checkpoint.
You know what I feel like doing one of these days when there's a checkpoint right here? Like going up there on Maryland, kind of hold the sign. You just say checkpoint.
I did. When, like, I would say probably like 6 years ago. Whoa, look, there's a...
I know, I didn't know when you came by.
6
You
years...
go by again. You didn't go by the checkpoint again.
6 years ago, they held the checkpoint in front of the Big Lots on Foothill.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah. And
Big Lots or the one that's sit there like near Walmart?
No, Big Lots.
Oh, yeah,
near Alder, right there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So what I did was I saw some people holding a sign at, you know, the old folks home across from Walmart?
Yeah.
They were standing at that corner. So I stood there with them, yelling out, Nazi checkpoint ahead, shit like that. Some dude came up, gave me $100 for telling him because he avoided the checkpoint.
You know what? It was funny because when I went with Buffy,
Yeah.
I pulled over some guy. He pulled over some guy and said, don't bring a sign at the checkpoint.
Said he'll what?
No, he put like, not he pulled him over, but like he stopped him.
Yeah.
On the corner.
For having a sign?
For having a sign.
Oh, no. We got to do that next Upland one. We're going out there with signs.
Yeah. Make me a sign. I'll be out there. Whenever I don't work. I'm always at work.
Yeah, I don't know when the next Upland one is, so... You must show the papers for the checkpoint. Have the papers ready for the checkpoint. You must have the papers ready. Papers, please, papers. You must have the papers for the checkpoint. The papers must be ready for the checkpoint. Zig Heil. Papers, please, papers. Papers, please, papers. The papers must be ready for the checkpoint. Papers, please, papers. The papers must be ready for the checkpoint. Zig Heil. Heil Hitler. Papers, please, papers. Papers, please, papers. The papers must be ready for the checkpoint. The papers must be ready for the checkpoint. Papers, please. The papers must be ready for the checkpoint. The papers must be ready for the checkpoint. Papers, please, papers. Papers, please, papers. Have the papers ready, the papers. The papers, please, the papers. He doesn't have a license at all. That means bye-bye car. Nope. That's what they said. Mwah. Hey, you sexy thing. You must show the papers. Papers, please. Papers. Show the papers. Papers, please. Papers. Have the papers ready for the SS. Papers, please. Papers. You must show the papers. Have the papers ready. The papers or the jail. Sieg Heil, Heil Hitler, the papers, the papers. So if they hit the cone, is that automatic pull in? Oh.
Watch your feet.
Yeah. Not well, clearly. The papers, please, papers. Have the papers ready, please. You must show the papers at the checkpoint. The papers, please, papers. Have the papers, please, papers. I don't know what they... Zika, have the papers ready, please. Papers, papers. Papers, please, papers. You must show the papers, Zika. Show the papers, have the papers ready. Papers, please, papers. Have the papers, please, papers.
Violet's super chat dropped off. And shelter.
What are you gonna
Showing Violet. I'm just
Oh, you're gonna get hit. That's what you get for walking down the middle of the street. No sympathy. Oh, he don't like this one. The papers, please, papers. Z papers, please, for Z checkpoint. Have Z papers ready. Z papers, please. Papers. Papers, please. Have Z papers ready for Z checkpoint. Zig Heil. Z papers, please. Papers, please. There's no way that kid is 21 and old enough to hold a handgun. What? That guy, the kid on the mat over there, or well, not on the mat, staying in the middle of the street. He ain't 21. He ain't old enough to have a handgun.
I remember when he used to be a ride-along like 2 years ago. I was with my friend staying at the Motel 6 when I used to do all this garbage, and there was a bunch of people. Corey was there, like around 6, 7, 8, like 10 cops. They were just talking, and then me and my friend came out of the room. We were just talking so much crap, and he was there by normal clothes. Not before he was a cop. It was crazy. He said he wanted us.
Z papers, please. Z papers. Z papers, please, for Z checkpoint. Z papers. Show Z papers. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm so curious. Pulling up on his ass. Alright, I'm gonna go static so I, or wait, I wonder, huh? No. There we go. Cool. So I'm gonna enable the flash so I can tell people that the checkpoint is coming up and to turn. Yeah. How you doing? Oops. Oh, he didn't see it. What's up, Jay Watterson? How you doing, my man? It's in here highlighting this sign so people can see it, because watch, if I take the light off, they can't see it as well. So by showing them there's a turn right here, help them avoid the checkpoint. So, you know, trying to do my part the way I can. So sorry if it's a little boring just looking at a sign that says sobriety and driver's license checkpoint, but you know, got to do my part. Nice U-turn. Somebody just made a U-turn. Another person's making a left. Oh, they almost missed their last turn. Oh, they just made a U-turn in front of the cop. Oh, good. He didn't chase him. Good. Good, good, good. He didn't chase him. So how you doing, Jay Watterson? Appreciate you showing up and showing me a little love. Point. Oh, some people hesitate and they go anyway. So, you know, some people turn, some people don't. You know, I can't control. Most people are okay with going through it. So as you can see, there's two bike cops sitting over there trying to get anybody who's not stopping or trying to turn around through the cones. I'm always safe, my love. I miss you. Somebody's bumping some music. It's busy tonight, actually. There's been a lot going on. I'm surprised. A lot of cars. Sorry for I'm trying to move the light so people can see, pay attention, but, you know, very few do. As you know from driving, very few ever pay attention. Damn, somebody's definitely bumping. They're having a good old time. Pay attention, some don't. Their choice. But it says clearly what's coming up for them. Ooh, that car's seen better days. What time is it? Damn, it's almost 11. Got one to turn. Well, that truck's rethinking things. He's wishing he hadn't gone straight. You can tell by his hard brake. Oh, some crazy crackhead just walked by me talking to themselves. So I think I'm gonna go back to yelling at people to have their papers ready, because that's fun. Next time I come to one of these, I have to have a sign that says "Papers, please." Z papers, Z papers, please. Z papers. It'll be all the rage. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to yelling at people now. Go back and tell them to have Z Pippos ready at Z checkpoint. Z Pippos, have Z Pippos ready. Z Pippos ready. Looks like it's dying off a little, actually. Oh, damn. All right, bro.
Yeah, I just live around the corner, so.
Oh, nice. Have a good night. Yeah, so it looks like they got a Bronco now for undercover work. No front license plate, all black. So. Oh no, what is that? That's not Bronco, is it? Oh yeah, no, it is. Yeah, from West Covina Performance Ford. So make sure, watch for that if you're ever in Fontana.
Wait, so where did Al go?
He's up by the bike cops.
Oh, he's just talking to him.
Yeah.
Motorcycle cops are cool. They give out food.
The papers, please, for the checkpoint. Papers, please. The papers. Have the papers ready for the checkpoint. The Kyle, the papers, please. Papers, please, papers. Be quiet as a motherfucker. That's one of those hybrids. That shit quiet as a motherfucker.
There's a lot of them.
Yep. Oh, it's going to cost them the same amount it would for a new vehicle to replace it. What happens when the grid goes down?
So the other day I was in like it's like a double truck. I would love to just have one of them. One of each. I don't want four. That's a lot.
So this nasty fuck is gonna sit here and spit seeds.
How you all doing tonight? Thank you.
Hey, huh?
The papers or the jail. The Kyle. Show the papers at the checkpoint.
Hey, ahí va McDonald's.
Show the papers at the checkpoint. The Kyle, the Kyle. The papers. Have the papers ready for the checkpoint. You must show the papers. The papers, please. Papers, please. Papers, please, for the checkpoint. Papers, please. Papers, please. You must show the papers. The papers for the checkpoint. Zig Heil, the papers, the papers. The papers for the checkpoint. Zig Heil. The papers, the papers. Show the papers. You must show the papers for the checkpoint. Heil Hitler, the papers. Have the papers ready for the checkpoint. The papers, the papers. Papers, please. Papers, please. Papers, please. Papers, please. Zig Heil, have the papers ready for the checkpoint. Heil Hitler, the papers, the papers. The papers for the SS. You must show the papers. Papers, please, papers. Z papers. Have Z papers ready for Z checkpoint. Z papers. Z papers, please. Papers, please. Have Z papers ready for ZSS up there. Papers, please. Papers. Z papers, please. Papers, please. Z papers, please. Papers, please. Have Z papers ready. Have Z papers ready for ZSS. Z papers, please. Papers. Papers, please. Zig-Heil. Papers, please. Papers, please. Papers, please, for ZSS. You must show Z papers to ZSS. Papers, please. Papers. Papers, please. Papers. You must show Z papers to ZSS. You must show Z papers to ZSS. Papers, please. Papers. You must have your papers ready. Papers, please. Papers. Papers, please. Papers. You must show Z papers to ZSS. Show Z papers. Papers, please. Papers. Papers, please. Papers, please. Show Z papers. Z papers for Z passage. You must show Z papers. Z papers, Z papers. Papers, please. Papers. Show Z papers to ZSS. Z papers. Show Z papers, please. Papers. He did not show Z papers.
Another traffic stop right there. We could just hang out up there.
Z papers. Z papers, please. Z papers. You must show Z papers.
Right now, okay?
Shanduli. See, it's SGV Shanduli. Shanduli. in the Ford Bronco. Z papers, please. You must show Z papers. So there goes an undercover Ford Bronco. So watch for that Ford Bronco if you're out on the streets. That's the undercover.
Yeah, see that in the
Yep. Ford Bronco, no license plates, black, 4-door. Oh, it's brand new. It's brand new. You must show Z papers to ZSS. Show Z papers or be questioned. Papers, please, papers. You must show Z papers. Zig Heil, show Z papers to ZSS. If you do not show Z papers, you must go into secondary. Z papers, please, papers, please. You must be a good citizen and show Z papers. Z papers. Z papers, please. Papers. Zig Heil, Zig Heil. All the good little Nazi shows Z papers. Zig Heil, Zig Heil. Zig Heil, Zig Heil. Good job showing Z papers. Zig Heil, Zig Heil. Zig Heil, Zig Heil. Show Z papers or you go to the secondary. Zig Heil, Zig Heil, Zig Heil. Good job showing Z papers. Papers, please. Papers, please. Oh. You bad German, no papers, no papers, bad German. Bad German, no papers. The papers. The papers. You must show the papers, please. Papers, please. Show the papers. Damn, that traffic stop been going on for a minute up there.
You know what pigs are? B-I-G-S?
No.
Do some
Oh,
people
they're
look
policy
at-
seeds.
What?
Policy seeds. Sunflower seeds.
They're all the sunflower seeds.
Yeah.
Never heard of that. Sunflower seeds.
And they're spitting them all over. Well, I've never seen anybody make a U-turn into the checkpoint. Somebody just made a U-turn into the checkpoint. Oh, that's funny.
First time over here, driver's license?
Perfect. Have a good night, okay?
Z papers, please. Have Z papers ready at Z checkpoint. Z papers, please. Papers, please. Papers, please, at Z checkpoint. Z papers. Z papers, please. You must have Z papers. Z papers. Have Z papers ready for ZSS. Z papers, please. Papers. Papers, please. Have Z papers ready at Z checkpoint. Z papers, please. Be good Germans. Have Z papers ready for Z checkpoint. Z papers. Papers. Z papers. Have Z papers ready for Z checkpoint. Be a good German. Have Z papers ready for Z checkpoint. Zig Heil. Zig Heil. Have Z papers ready for ZSS up there. Zig Heil. Papers, please. Papers. Have Z papers ready. Papers, please. Papers. Zig Heil. Zig Heil. Zig Heil. Zig Heil. Z papers, please. Have Z papers ready for Z checkpoint. Be a good German. Have Z papers ready for Z checkpoint. Be a good German. What's up, Long Beach Audits? Oh, yeah, that girl did sound like Fluffy. That's funny. Sorry if I didn't notice you sooner, brother.
Have a good night. Drink more of that coffee.
Is the car thief here? Is the car thief here hooking up cars?
They're going to take this car on the left. They took his keys. They gave him a ticket and they took his keys.
Gotcha. Zig Heil, Zig Heil. Good job, Nazi. Good job. Zig Heil. you did the SS proud. Good job.
Coming in.
Oh, no papers. Z papers. You must show Z papers or you get Z secondary. You a bad German. Bad German. No papers, bad German. Oh, there's the car thief here to steal another car. The good German over there, wearing the stripes. Tearing up more families like a good German. You don't show the papers, the good Germans will take you out. The SS. Fontana SS. Zig Heil, Zig Heil. All these good German soldiers right here. Good German SS. Stealing cars. For no papers. No papers. They steal your car. Zig Heil, Zig Heil.
Pick it up.
Good German showing your papers. Good German. Definitely a bias. Cars that don't look nice, he makes them show the license. The cars that look nice, he just asks. Definitely shows a bias. The good bald-headed Germans. They are the strong Aryans.
Look at all that police activity. We're in the wrong area.
I know.
Might as well walk down there.
Yeah. I just feel bad for this poor guy. Yeah. Doing that to him with his son in the car. Papers, please. Show the papers to the SS. Papers, please.
Oh, you know, it's over.
Oh, yeah. Al will tell us what happened. He was up there the whole time.
This is an Al SoCal. Let me turn the volume up. And then I want to show you guys what traders look like. These people, they're all traders because they're in Al's stream but not mine. Yeah, Karen was here earlier.
What's up, bystander? Not too much interesting going on. They arrested one person, I'm assuming warrants. They're stealing this poor dad's car with his kid in it. So, not too much. No, it's not even for DUI checks. That's the funny part. It's actually only to get people to give up their Fourth Amendment and show their driver's license and show their papers. That's the only reason for it. So I'm sorry guys, but my phone just flashed 5% at me for some reason, so looks like I'm dying. So looks like it's good night for me, guys. Thank you for coming in. Have a good night. Be safe out there.